everybody, my name is Cherisse. Welcome to my channel. I actually just wanted to touch on a topic that somebody touched on in one of the comments that they posted on a short video that I had posted. I did end up taking this video down. I just want to let you guys know I am a little bit triggered by unsolicited advice. It is not my favorite thing. It definitely brings up a lot of insecurities, and they are something that I'm working through. I realize that you're just trying to be helpful, but I just want to put that out there and communicate that this is something that is a big trigger for me, but is something that I recognize in myself and something that I am learning to process and work through in healthy manners. I think when I'm triggered by unsolicited advice, it brings up these feelings of unworthiness, as if I'm not doing enough, or that I don't feel seen or heard, or I feel misunderstood. So the comments was on a video I posted about how I wasn't feeling very good and I was experiencing pain in my shoulder and my back, and how I believe that there was metaphysical causes of that, spiritual causes of that. The comment on the video was telling me, and I hope that you're watching this right now. I hope that you're watching this right now, because I do think that what you commented is actually a beautiful point to talk about. The comment on the video was telling me not to intellectualize what I was going through and just to kind of allow it. I do not have the verbatim of what the comment was, but that is what I remember it being about. And I just want to say that that is a wonderful point that you are placing out there. And now that I've had time to kind of calm my inner child and my insecurities down and work through them and process, now I can respond to that and make a video about this, because that is an awesome point, okay? So thank you. So, I actually already incorporate this tool in my life. That is something that I learned, I don't know, maybe a year ago, but within the past year, I would say I either watched a video or I read something from some teacher out there, and some teacher or guide out there that was like, take a break. Take a break from always intellectualizing everything in your life. Take a break from always having to study and figure out everything about yourself. Just allow yourself to rest and just kind of be. Just allow yourself to be in whatever state that you're in. Just allow it. Stop just trying to figure everything out all the time, or just put everything in boxes. And honestly, when I heard this, it set something free inside of myself, because I have been on my healing journey for about 5 or 6 years. That was something that just set me free, because I think that when you are on a healing journey and you start becoming aware of your habits and patterns and traumas and how they influence your life, how your brain is working, how you are relaying things, your triggers, when you start to become aware of these things, you really start to just intellectualize everything in your life. Like everything that's happening around you. When you start to have that spiritual awakening, that is something that I would kind of call this, would be like a spiritual awakening experience. You really start looking at everything in your life, little by little, sometimes massive amounts at a time, and it can be so overwhelming. You're sitting there being like, I don't know what's real anymore. I'm questioning everything that I thought I knew, which is beautiful, but also terrifying, and can lead to a lot of depression and anxiety, as many of us have experienced. But yeah, so I do believe that physical pains, diseases, as well as like depression, anxiety, thought patterns, all of these stem from either things that you've been through in your life, traumas, the ways that you have been raised, even positive things that you've been through in your life, as well as emotional and mental links. Those generally stem from things that have happened in your childhood or even later in your life. You're gathering information throughout your life, and it's all being stored in your brain. And the way that your brain processes things is it gathers those information, makes it facts, and then that is kind of how you start to see the world around you. When you do this, it has an impact on your physical body as well as your environment, your relationships. Okay, guys, once you start really looking at these patterns and these things and what's going on inside of your body, what's going on inside of your brain, what's going on inside of your heart, all of these things, everything kind of becomes a key to building growth and healing and change in your life. But I think that it can become kind of an addiction to always be like, oh, that's what that is. And like I said, it can become really overwhelming. And when you learn to just take a step back sometimes and just let it be and just be at peace, learn to be at peace with where you're at, with how your body feels, whatever you're going through, just being at peace about it. Like, you notice, let's give a little example related to patterns or belief systems. When you notice a certain belief system or pattern in your life and you're like, fuck, I see this now. Sometimes you'll put effort towards changing it, and sometimes it looks like nothing is changing and it just keeps coming up. It's like a cycle that keeps repeating and you're overwhelmed. You're like, I don't know what to do. Sometimes it's good to take a step back and just be like, hey, I'm just going to let this be for now because I'm getting overwhelmed by it. I'm starting to put myself down for it. Let it be. So with this whole stopping the intellectualizing of what's going on in your life, I personally believe that is a great tool to incorporate in your own personal journey, no matter what you're going through. It shows a level of a patience and allowance for where you are at now. That is a part of living in the moment, guys. That's a part of being here now. That is a part of creating peace and self-love, is allowing yourself for where you're at now rather than just trying to be like, you're like this because of this. Like, sometimes it's good to just let it be. Let it be, man. But I also think that it is good to create a balance in your life between intellectualizing and just allowing. So stopping that intellectualizing. I think that it's good to create a balance. I think that the times that you need it the most, the not intellectualizing, the just allowing things to be and stopping trying to study it, the times that I think that comes in the most handy is when you are intellectualizing something and it starts to turn into self-abuse. When you start putting yourself down for being the way that you are, or you start getting overwhelmed with everything that is coming through, all the downloads, all the information that's coming through to you, when you start getting overwhelmed or anxious or depressed by that in any way, that would be a time to stop. Take a step back and take as much time as you need to just let it be, to stop studying it, to just take a break. There is this beautiful song. It is called Healing Is Not My Purpose. I will put a link for it into my description on Spotify or even YouTube. I'm not sure who sings it off the top of my head, but I love this song because it's all about how healing is not the purpose. Existing is. Living is the purpose. And a lot of us on our healing journeys can get so wrapped up in this like need to heal, need to do more, need to grow, that it's like we forget that we're here to just live and love ourselves for who we are now in the moment. So guys, I encourage you to take a break from the need to heal. Because I also just want to say, there is something that actually my mechanic in Oregon told me once. We used to have super cool conversations about all of these types of things, and he was like, you cannot force healing. And I was like, damn, you're right. I do believe that you can aid healing. healing, and that you can direct healing, and that you can do things to make healing easier, but you can't force it. That kind of transformed my mentality when he said that. I needed to hear that. Because I do believe that it's good to have healthy habits in place, to take care of yourself, to meditate in whatever way that is right for you guys. You don't have to just sit there and be like, oh, meditating. I love that form of meditation. But sometimes meditating is working on a project that you love. Like, I love sewing. Or if you like painting or working on cars, I don't know, whatever it is that puts you in that just zoned in kind of state, that is meditation. That is meditation. So having healthy habits is good. And I do believe that that is necessary for allowing yourself to heal. But at the same time, guys, it's okay to take a break from the concept of the need to heal or things where you are purposefully putting in effort to heal. I just want to encourage you right now and say that you are healing when you are not doing anything at all. You are still healing. You're growing. Existing is beautiful. Just living your life without the need to study everything you do and kind of get in the way. You don't have to do that all the time. You can actually just like sit back and enjoy your life and just like kind of let things be. So thank you for the person who commented that. I do not remember who it was. I hope that you're watching this video. Thank you for that comment, because I think that is a beautiful thing to fucking talk on. And I'm grateful as well, because as much as I don't like unsolicited advice, and there are some videos that I will remove comments from because I'm going through a lot and I have a lot of insecurities still that come up like all the time. And sometimes, especially recently, I've been so overwhelmed with my life that I'm just like, I can't deal with this right now. But thank you for that, because I'm grateful for the opportunity to talk about this, as well as grateful for the opportunity to face and work through that trigger, because I do not have to live in a triggered state forever. That is a part of my healing journey, is not being triggered by like everything that makes me feel insecure about myself. Because at the base of triggers, I honestly think that maybe this is not all triggers, but I think a lot of triggers are triggering a deeper sense of insecurity and unworthiness, feeling unworthy or not enough in some way. So once again, thank you to the person who commented that. Guys, I encourage you, if you are feeling overwhelmed by your healing growth journey, take a break. Take a break from it. Healing is not your purpose. Living is your purpose. Whatever you are doing that brings joy to your life, honestly, I think that joy and having fun is like my purpose in life. I think I have many purposes. I think doing whatever I'm doing right now, that's my purpose. That's my purpose. So allow yourself to just enjoy your life and live and just be here, rather than having to try to figure out why everything is the way that it is. If you need to take a break from that, take a break. But also, if you feel drawn to figure out what the root of everything is so you can see yourself more clearly, do that. Have a balance. Life is about balance. One of the greatest philosophers of all time once said, life is a great balancing act. That's Dr. Seuss, motherfuckers, one of my favorites. Life is a great balancing act. It's all about balance, baby. Incorporate both in your life as you personally see fit, because we are each on our own individual healing journeys. Alright, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. It allows my channel to grow, which allows me to grow, and yay, dreams coming true. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope that you have an amazing and beautiful day.